If you want more leads, more clients, and more sales, you will not want to miss this video. So today we're talking about the 5 levels of awareness and how to use it within your business to build little lead wells that fill your lead pipeline so your sales team never runs out of people to speak with. And we're going to structurally show you how to set it up as well. So I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get into it. So welcome to the video. My name is Matt Craik, co-founder of Persuasion Experience. We're a post-click agency that has helped over 450 plus brands in 120 plus industries become more persuasive and effective online and unlock new pockets of traffic. And that's what this video is about today. It's about building lead wells and accessing a wider market. So this is a concept that was brought to us by Eugene M. Schwartz. Here's a handsome photo of him from the 1960s or whenever it was taken. And this is his book on the right called Breakthrough Advertising. And in this book, there was just this amazing concept that a lot of marketers and a lot of business builders actually get wrong to this day. And I want to clarify what that is on this video today and talk to you about his important concept of the 5 levels of awareness. Now, if you've heard of this concept before, I'm going to share something that most people don't actually understand and how you can use it to your advantage to build your lead pipeline, to get more strategy sessions, sales calls coming through, and to get more clients coming through the door. So let's get into it today. So we've got the 5 levels of awareness, right? So this is the full spectrum of your total addressable market here. And in this total addressable market, there's a full spectrum of customers, right? People who don't even know that they have a problem to people that are like super aware of you. They're just considering like your options and like your competitors and whether they're going to go ahead with you or not. And they're right at the end of their buyer's journey, whereas other people are right at the start of their buyer's journey. And on this full spectrum of people within the marketplace, right, they're in 5 individual categories, right? Those categories are most aware, product aware, solution aware, problem aware, and unaware. And for the smarter marketers out there, we can actually build little lead wells that attract each market to us, but it needs to be done in a certain sequence, which I'm going to show you today on this video. But before we get into that, just let's explain each spectrum of this 5 levels of awareness so you can understand where these users place into your current buyer's journey. So at the moment, what we've got is most aware. So these are people that they already know that they need your product and they're about to make a purchase decision. So they might be investigating your competitors right now, and they might be thinking about the other options out there in the marketplace, but they are at the critical point of making that purchase decision. Now, the other element is product aware, right? This is the other awareness phase, and they're aware of your product, but not sure if it's a right fit for them. So they still need to be sold a little bit more. They need to get a little bit more information about it. And then we've got solution aware. So they're aware of solutions in the marketplace, but don't know about your specific product or service. So that's the solution aware marketplace. And then we've got the problem aware. So they're aware of the problem or need or desire, but they're unaware of a solution or product to solve it, right? So they haven't really heard of a solution that you offer before, but if they knew about it, they'd be like, hey, I'm really interested to have a bit more of a chat about this and how it can help me in my life. And then we've got unaware, right? So they're unaware of the need or desire for what you're offering, but once they're aware, they'll want to take action on it and find out more about it and, you know, jump on a sales call with your sales team. So these are all different types of your market that need a different message at a different time. And what we want to do is we want to start to build these attraction and persuasive tools called lead wells, and we can use lead magnets to attract each individual grouping of your market to access your total addressable market. And this is a super critical component of the 5 levels of awareness, right? And what most marketers mess up or up when it comes to doing their marketing is they're focusing on most aware, right? And this is where like 80% of businesses spend all their time, 80% of marketers spend all their time. And it's just super competitive, right? You've got people, you know, dropping their pants down on price, and it's really hard to stand out. And if they just come back a few levels at the product aware, solution aware, or even problem aware, they can access a wider market. It's less competitive. It's cheaper to get leads coming through because there's not as much competition. And what we can do is then just slowly nurture them into becoming a most aware person wanting to make a decision with your brand to actually buy and become a client. And where that's super important is if we capture them here and provide them the value and educate them, they're just going to trust us way more here. So they won't even think about considering the competition out there. So that's how this strategy works. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to set this up from a structural point of view. Now, another thing that people forget about the 5 levels of awareness is that it is logarithmic. Sorry, I get that word confused all the time, but what I mean by that is like people just view them as like these little segments. Hey, there's 5 segments, they're all even, and it's absolutely incorrect. So let's just remove this box for a moment, and this is what it actually looks like, right? Your total addressable market looks like this. You've got most aware here, but it's actually only a small little sliver of the marketplace. And what we've got is we've got 80% of the people just fighting for this small sliver, and that's why it costs so much to acquire clients on these types of campaigns. And what happens is if we actually go for people that are unaware and problem aware, it is a little bit more work to actually turn them into a lead, but thank God we live in 2022 at the moment, and we can actually use things like email automation to put all this on autopilot for us to build up that lead pipeline, right? So all we need to do is just capture their details and then just set up a simple sequence that just navigates them to making a purchase decision with us over any and every other competitor out there. So that's why this is so important. But as we can see, right, the most aware market is the smallest, but it's probably the easiest to convert. And now the unaware market, it's massive and it requires a little bit of effort to convert, but not many people are playing here. So you can build an epic lead pipeline by focusing on these unaware, problem aware, and solution aware markets, and get more people coming to your business instead of your competition. So that's how powerful this is. Now I want to talk about entering into the conversation that's happening in their mind, right? So, all right, we know that there's a sleeping giant unaware market out there. How do we attract them to our business? So what we want to do is start to use stories and secrets and start to explain of the problems that are in people's lives or the desires that are in their lives, and explain through compelling stories and persuasive secrets to get their attention and to get them coming towards our business. So that's how we attract the unaware market. If someone's problem aware, we might want to go after some of the anxieties that they're experiencing in their marketplace, in their mind at the moment, right? Or we could go after some of the benefits that they want to experience in their life. So for example, if it's a property investment consultant, what we might want to do is we might want to go after, hey, not sure if now is the right time to buy a home. Download this free report to discover when is the right time to buy and how much of a deposit you need, right? So you can live free of, a landlord or something like that, right? So we're attacking the anxiety as well as the benefit at the same time. So it would be like the problem aware market. Then we've got the solution aware. So people at this level of awareness, right? They know like solutions exist, but what they want to see is they want to see claims and proof of your product, solution, service of actually working, right? So that's what we need to do. We need to write copy that explains the claims and proof that what we have to offer is of extreme importance and it just works extremely well for them. So that's the claims and proof element. Now, the next element is product aware. So this is where they're starting to look at like discounts and deals. And what we want to do is we want to just start to, speak to that marketplace and offer discount and deals to get them coming to us over our competitors. And then lastly, just like most aware, this is where they want to find out like the product and price and want to understand, what it's going to cost me to, take action with me. And they're just going to be analyzing us and the competitors, right? So that's the most aware market. So that's what we want to be writing. We want to be writing copy that's really targeted just on the product and price, because made up in their mind that they need to take action on something, but now they're just having a look at essentially the offer, right? And when it comes to creating a really good offer, we just want to remember, right? People aren't looking for a solution. They're not looking for a solution, right? Does that make sense? Yes, it does, because they are looking for the solution. And that's what we want to do with our marketing and our positioning of our business, to show us as the only option and the solution in the marketplace. So that's what we really want to be doing in this most aware phase. So that is the type of messaging that we want to write so we can access these larger markets. Now, how do we put this into place from like a strategic and a structural point of view? So let's explain that today. Hey guys, hope you're enjoying the video today, guys. If you are, make sure you like and subscribe so you never miss a video and update from me. And also head over to mattsfreebook.com. I've just completed my new book called Black Box Persuasion, 7 advanced persuasion triggers to get more marketing response for your business and from your marketing. So check it out at mattsfreebook.com. Enjoy the video. So this is building your lead wells and your lead pipeline, right? And how to really build a juicy pipeline so you can book your sales team, weeks, maybe even months in advance. And we've seen that and done that for clients in the past. So here we've got your total addressable market, and then up here we've got stories and secrets. We've got benefits and anxieties, claims and proof, discounts and deals, product and price, and then we've got the different marketplaces here, right? So what we want to do is start to build out these lead magnets, and this is what we call like a lead well, right? And what we're doing is we're setting up these lead wells all over the internet. So we might have a couple of different stories and secrets. Maybe we have 2 or 3 different opt-ins. Maybe one's an ebook, one's a checklist, one's a video series of a compelling story or something like that, because we know stories and secrets can help with that conversion element. So what we're going to do is we're going to start attracting these people, and then we're going to set up these email automation sequences so we can just automate the entire process, right? Put them into a carefully designed, might sound like it's easy and like it actually takes a bit of upfront work to get these set up, and you need to logically think about like, okay, what's that user journey that someone's going to go through, so we can take them from an unaware prospect to just being most aware as quickly as possible and willing to pay a premium for our product over our competitors because we offer the solution. And that's what we help out our clients with at Persuasion Experience. So we might have a couple of different email automation sequences, and as you can see, as we start to go down, right, it requires less and less work to compel and convert these people into our sales process and closing them as clients. So that's really awesome. So then we would set up a lead well for opt-in for the problem-aware audience. We'd set up a few email automation sequences, and we would tailor the messaging, right, because they won't need to find out as much before making a purchase decision to go ahead with us and jumping on a sales call and starting all that. And then we have solution-aware and product-aware. Sometimes these lead magnets, they can speak to both markets at the same time. They probably can't speak to all markets. If you try to attract all markets with your marketing, it's just going to fail, right? Like it doesn't work like that. You need to have a level of sophistication in your marketing, and you really want to approach each spectrum of the marketplace with a different message based off where they're at in their user journey. That's why we have a whole research period to find out what that is for our clients when we're working with them on our consultative basis at Persuasion Experience. And then the most aware market, we might just be driving them straight to a landing page, right? But all roads here, they lead to this core landing page here, right? And then starting that sales process. So it's just about getting these components and just going back a step back in the process and thinking about like, okay, what are the stories and secrets I can share? What are the claims and proof that I can put out there to get more people signing up with my business over my competitors? And just thinking about this and just going a step back can allow you to build up a really solid pipeline. I just want to go back to this particular page here. This is how it is so important, right? We've got most aware, product aware, solution aware, problem aware. If we start attracting, instead of just focusing on this marketplace, instead of just trying to get like 5% of the market, we're now accessing about 50% of the market. So that's why this is so important. And it's why most business builders and marketers get wrong when they're doing their marketing, right? They're just focusing on this most aware. It's just the most competitive. It's the hardest place to play. And by just doing some simple upfront work, we can use automation sequences. We can set up these really amazing assets that are pretty much evergreen, right? Set up these little lead wells and then just start fishing for those leads, digging those leads and pumping those leads through our pipeline to our sales team so we can get more clients and revenue coming through the doors. So this has been the 5 levels of awareness. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you do want to find out more about Persuasion Experience, head over to our website, persuasionexperience.com, and we book in a chat and we can build out one of these lead wells for you and build your lead pipeline. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you do want to watch more videos, we'll have more on the end screen for you to watch. Cheers.